I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in. Thank y'all for tapping in the Yocuzpodcast, man. Y'all know who it is. It's Cuz on the one and two, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. Man, listen, it's Lit Friday, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Lit Friday, and we about to turn all the way up. But the first thing I want to say, thank y'all for subscribing to the Yocuzpodcast, and thank y'all for staying loyal, man. I appreciate the love, man. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for the support. But this is what I want y'all to do. I need y'all to like, subscribe, and drop a comment on this episode because we definitely lit tonight on the Yo Cuz podcast show. So listen, man. Donald Trump got to never sit down, man. Donald Trump got to never sit down again, man. But I ain't gonna waste no time, man. I ain't gonna waste no time. I'm about to let him go up, man. But thank y'all for tapping in. Let's go.
They were interviewing people at the airport, and they're all angry at the Democrats. They're saying they're actually angry at Schumer. I didn't think anyone knew his name. One woman said, that Schumer is disgraceful. He's a disgrace to our country. But they're angry at the Democrats. They know what's happening. But they're punishing the American people, including travelers at airports, all in the quest to return to open borders and give amnesty to illegal alien criminals. They want to give amnesty to some of the criminals that came into our country, just about all of them, actually, if you look at it. They love sanctuary cities, which is a sanctuary for criminals. They want to make sure they're taken care of. That's what we're fighting about. That's really what they're fighting. They don't talk about that, but that's what they're fighting about. They want to protect criminals. In many cases, 11,888 murders. Many of them, I will say, are gone now because of us. We got them out. But still have some left. Should have never happened, should have never been allowed to come into our country. But we're not going to let it happen. We're not going to let the Democrats get away with this stuff. And people are wise to them. So they need to end the shutdown immediately, or we'll have to take some very drastic measures. This morning, I want to give an update on the Operation Epic Fury, which is an appropriate name because we are absolutely obliterating them.
Serious dictation was driving me crazy, so I switched to whisper flow. Here's why I'll never go back.
Over the past 3 weeks, we've been hitting Iran's military capabilities at a level that few people have ever seen before. People never knew there was such a capability. We have the strongest military anywhere in the world by far. I built it during my first administration, and I used it during my second administration. Unfortunately, because I'd rather not have to use it. But it's a display of force and precision and skill like nothing the world has really witnessed, although you get a pretty good witnessing of it in Venezuela also. And that was a smaller version of what we're doing now. We're crushing their missiles and drone stockpiles, destroying their defense industrial base. We've wiped out their Navy completely, their Air Force completely. We've wiped out a large percentage of their missiles. And the missile launchers, without the launchers, the missiles don't do any good. And we've knocked out probably close to 90% of the launchers, probably more than 90% of the missiles themselves. Between some they fired and more than they fired, we knocked out. We've also destroyed a lot of the factories. We're continuing to do that, but a lot of the factories where they manufacture the drones and the missiles, the drones too are way down. But the reason they're down is they go one way and they don't come back, because for the most part we're shooting them down. But we also are able to. We've really done tremendous damage to the places where they make them. And just so we set the record straight, because I've been watching the Wall Street Journal's fake news and all these stories that get printed like, oh, I want to make a deal. They are begging to make a deal, not me. They're begging to make a deal. And anybody that saw what was happening over there would understand why they want to make a deal. But they say, oh, we're not talking to them. Anybody would know that. And only a total fool. And they're not fools. They're very smart, actually, in a certain way. And they're great negotiators. I say they're lousy fighters, but they're great negotiators. And they are begging to work out a deal. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. I don't know if we're willing to do that. They should have done that 4 weeks ago. They should have done it 2 years ago. or they should have done it when we first came into office, because 2 years ago they had free reign under Biden. Sleepy Joe, worst president in the history of our country, what he allowed to happen to our country at the borders, and even with a thing like this. But not just him. Every president for 47 years, every president should have done this. They should have done it a long time ago, because you cannot give lunatics a nuclear weapon, and they would have had a big one. It stopped really when we did the B2, but even before that, the Barack Hussein Obama, what he did where he gave them the Iran nuclear deal, gave them free will toward a nuclear weapon. Basically, he chose Iran over Israel and others that didn't want him to do it. But I terminated that deal. Had I not terminated that deal, you would have had a nuclear weapon years ago, and it would have been used, guaranteed. And one of the reasons you know about the guarantee is because their neighbors were sort of like bystanders. They weren't involved very much. They didn't choose heavy sides. They didn't want to, because people were concerned with Iran. There was a big black cloud over the Middle East. They were concerned, but all of a sudden the worst
Hold up,
they
cuz.
start shooting at these particular five countries. They start shooting at Qatar.
What's up with you?
Yo, yo.
Yup, yup.
There we go.
You can hear me?
Yes, Sirski. I'm in the
We
game
lit.
now.
Man, we lit, man. We already lit. You hear me?
Yes, Sirski.
You already know I'm keeping it moving. Hey,
Hear that, bro?
hey,
You know how you be, man.
You hear me? I'm keeping it moving, man. Listen, man. Thank you for tapping into your cuz podcast, man. You know what it is. Big homie in the building. Big homie, man. Let the new subscribers know who you is, man. Because the old subscribers already know who you is, man.
That's a fact. Newbies, man, y'all not in the wrong place. Y'all are at the Yocuzpodcast on We Live Fridays with, of course, Cuz and your favorite coach's favorite coach, your favorite fat freckle man, the big dog himself. Who?
Woo!
Nah, from Life Be Life, and man, glad to be in the building once again. Another Friday. What up, y'all?
Man, you already know, cuz. Thank you for tapping in.
Yes, sir.
Man, I ain't doing nothing, man. You know, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling like a villain. You
I
hear
hear
me?
that. I hear
That's it, man. Chilling like a villain. I just want, get on tonight, man, and just get on a serious topic, man.
So,
And the topic is, how would you feel if your wife asked you to go out of town for a month with her friends? Fuck a week, a month.
a month?
That's like a whole movie. That's like a
Yeah.
whole episode.
What?
Would it still be a marriage? Would it
For
still
what?
be? You
For
hear me?
what?
Is this a
For
trip? Is this a
what?
girl trip? You know how, like my cousin and her husband be going out of town, bro, for like a whole month, bro. They
Yeah.
bop,
If
bro.
we go somewhere for a month,
Yeah. She can't go.
us,
She can't go.
for a month, that's
For a month,
different. First of
That's-
all, that's a great place to be in life. Whoever is taking a month trip with their spouse,
Mhm.
God bless y'all, man. That is fire as hell.
Nah,
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying? To be able to be at that point in life where you could put whatever it is y'all got going on to the side to go enjoy each other's company somewhere else for a month. That
That's
is
a whole
awesome.
month.
That is
That's a whole
awesome.
month.
But
But
for one of y'all,
1 month, for one of go for a
to
whole
go
month.
with y'all homies for a month,
For a
man,
whole
listen,
month.
you can't lie
Is
to
that
that.
a conversation? Is that a conversation?
Yeah, and the conversation is all right. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead
Nah,
and hand me
for
the
real.
papers. Do you got to file or do I got to file?
Nah, for real.
Like at that point,
For real.
because you got to explain to me, like it got to be something tied in. It got to be tied into
Oh,
some bread.
a
It got
whole
to be
month.
tied into some bread. It got to. If you're
Right.
gonna be going for a whole month,
For
it
a
got to
whole
be
month.
tied into something deeper, right? Like, okay, yeah, we're gonna have fun, but it's also part of this, workshop for what I do and so forth and so on type situation. If it's something like that, all right,
Mhm.
cool, because it's benefiting the home base directly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Okay.
Cool. But I understand you still gonna have your fun
All
when you're not in the meetings and when you're not in the
right.
trainings
I
and all that kind of stuff.
I
Cool.
got one for you. I got one for
But
you.
if
All
you
right.
just like, hey,
Hold
we just
on.
going to Jamaica for a month,
Hey, hold on, cuz. All right.
blood
We gonna do
clot,
it like this.
blood clot, bomber clot.
Hey, cuz, now for real, right? All right, let's do this then. Right?
Talk to me, cuz.
This for the males and the females, right?
Yes, sir.
It's for the males and the female. Okay. I said a month with the female. So let's say the job want to send her away for a whole month.
Okay.
So let's do it that way.
Then yeah,
What's the
then
you
yeah,
know?
I could work with that. I could work with that.
Nah, I can't work with that neither.
I could work with that because
Nah.
if we talking that something that got to do with your job and elevation at your job,
Hmm.
clearly you taking it that serious that you willing to go away and put in this time during a month. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We trying to build something for our family, clearly. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Though, you know, like me specifically, we got kids.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
if your job is giving you the opportunity to go away for a
Hmm.
month, improve your station at your gig, get some more money, and you get to have some
Hmm.
fun on lay down.
Hmm.
All right, cool. Now, are we still gonna have a discussion about a few things before you go? Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
But I'm not gonna be like, hell no, you ain't got no business going. That's different.
I
That's
think I'm gonna have to say that because
talk to me, cuz where you
I
at with
can't do a whole month, cuz. I
it?
can't. Hey, cuz, I ain't even lying, cuz, like, I ain't even lying. Without my wife, I think the longest I did was like 4 days, bro. And I think on the last fourth day, bro, I think we had an argument until she got home, bro.
mm,
Really, really,
mm.
really arguing. Like, it ain't even,
Mm.
it seemed like months.
That was too much, huh? That was too much, huh? That was
No, for real,
it. What you say, cuz? That wasn't it. This ain't it, y'all. Come on home, baby. You playing.
but, 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 like, it wasn't even like on no cheating shit.
Yeah,
It's just
no.
that I love my wife, and that's like too long that she been gone. You get
I
me?
feel that. I feel
You know what
that.
I'm saying? But
So I guess for me, I can speak personally. For me, it's
okay,
easier. It's easier to make that work or to deal with that. If again, like I said, it's attached to something specific, like
mm-hmm,
some kind of pattern of growth specifically.
hmm,
Because even in our dating phase, and mind you, we met each other back in 2000, bro. So
right, it's a lot of years,
we're
bro.
rocking with each other for a very long time.
Long time, right?
But still, at some point in time, while we were both like, you know, between 2000 2004, we didn't spend like, even though we wasn't married, of course, at that point in time, it's the concept of, okay, I'm coming back to Philly because there's some paper here that wasn't there at the college town because we both went to Penn State, Maine. So yeah,
Okay,
it's
all
some money
right,
that here I could make that I wasn't able to make out in Happy Valley, out in State College. So it only
fact,
makes sense for me to come back and get to this paper. She still
exactly.
got classes and stuff to worry about. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The following semester. So we was apart for a couple of months
Okay.
point in time. So again, it's something that I could fathom as long as it's not hurting,
Mm-hmm.
as long as it's not like I said, no, you can't just do that to kick it. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Right. No, for real.
I want to hear, yeah, I just need a break from everything for a month. Go ahead, take
No,
your break. Take your break. But when you
right.
get back, you're gonna be the break gonna be longer than you thought.
No, for real. No, for real.
But
For real.
if it's something like school, if it's something like work, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I know me now, I couldn't do it just because we had just had our first son at the time. But like
Okay,
when I was
facts.
going to college, I was kicking ass so well with the grades that they had offered me a scholarship to go to another college, take
Let's
classes
get it.
there, but also be a tutor.
Let's get it.
I was bombing, but that meant having to spend 3-4 months away from a baby that was just born.
Mm.
That I
And
could that I
that's a
couldn't
good, yeah. I
that
understand that.
You
I
know what I'm saying?
understand that. Damn right.
If my kids like 8 or something like that, I'd have took it.
Damn right. Damn right.
I'd have took it. But at that point, in our very first child, that I could not do.
Right.
That I could
Right.
not do. So a situation like that, yeah, if we just had a baby and you talking about you going for a month, no,
Right.
not, not as a wife.
Hey, nah, for real.
You're gonna be
Hey,
going as a
listen.
people say. I'm telling you right now.
Nah, for real. Like me,
This baby, go ahead, man.
me, bruh. It ain't even a conversation. Don't need to come acting nothing
What
crazy
you
like
said?
that.
You said don't even
Yeah,
my
hey
way.
Joe, I'm gonna think you have, Mo. If you come and ask me a conversation like that, for real, we
That's the
go
thing, you
straight
be
to.
like,
Hey, nah, don't even fix your mouth that comes in. And look, if you come to ask me that, I'm calling you right to GW Hospital. You got something going on. Something is wrong with you.
something right here.
Something ain't right there for you to. Hey, see, like. That's why I love my wife because it's an understanding, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what matters the most, cuz.
That's what it matters, cuz is a
y'all two.
exactly. It's an understanding and it's a conversation too.
It has
You
to
feel
be.
what I'm saying? So like I know I ain't gonna just come to you and be like, look, I'm about to go out of town for a month. You gonna look at me like, nigga, you are drunk. You need to go in there and lay down or
Go lay
something.
down, yeah. Go in
You
there
feel
and
what
lay
I'm
down.
saying?
Go in there
Because
and lay down.
I'm gonna tell her the same thing. Is you okay? Is you alright? You feel what I'm saying? Like literally, when she brought leave for 2 or 3 days, I'll be like, all right, cool. Third day, I'm like, you ain't at the airport yet?
Our
You
max
ain't.
is our max is a week. Our max is a week. And
mm, mm.
it gotta be like you left the country. Don't
Yeah,
tell me
right,
that you went to Florida for a week. Nah,
right,
blood.
right. Nah, for
Nah,
real.
blood. You got to go somewhere like I think we did the family reunion thing.
Okay.
So for most of our marriage, I'm always working, so I don't get that kind of time to take off from work.
Back.
But her family was having a family reunion. She a teacher, so she get the summer off. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
too. Yeah, me too.
So
Facts.
that
Mm-hmm.
being the case, your family doing this family reunion, I think it was like 5 days or whatever. All right, go ahead, go do your 5 days. Okay, the 5 days turned into 6. All right, cool. Because I can't go anyway. So I'm not going to
Right.
hold you up. I'm not going to hold our son up from
Right.
going to
Fact.
family. Family. That's different. But again, girls' trips or guys' trips for that long,
Uh-huh.
I ain't with it. I ain't going to hold you. I ain't with it.
Hey, cuz, I
I
ain't
ain't
even
with
gonna
it.
lie to you, cuz.
A girl's trip for a week,
Hey,
I
cuz,
ain't with it,
listen,
cuz. I ain't going
listen,
to lie to you.
listen, cuz. I ain't even gonna lie to you, cuz. I'm gonna keep it 100, cuz.
Talk to me.
You ain't even going to no family. You ain't for no whole week neither. You don't even like your family. Fuck wrong with you? You tripping? No, we ain't even doing that. You don't even like your family that much.
That's
You
crazy.
you don't even like your family that much.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
no, nah, cuz. No, I mean
Oh,
you
man.
gotta think about this too, though, cuz you know what I'm saying. I gave him that time, so like I wasn't around her that whole time.
I see what you're saying.
So now it's like
Yeah, everything count.
everything count.
You need
Every
every
day
minute.
count.
You need every minute.
Yeah, I mean,
You need every
petty
minute.
and shit. Look, petty and shit. I don't give a fuck.
That's I need all my time back. Cuz said he ain't playing.
Hey, you ain't nah for real. Because you know what I'm saying? Listen,
That's funny as
like,
hell.
when you
That's the way
marry,
I look at it, though.
yeah, bro. Like when you marry, man, you know certain questions to ask your mate too. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you go to your mate, man, you gotta have your words right.
Yes, indeed.
Because if your words ain't right, she's not gonna understand that shit.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? She gonna look at you like you crazy because you coming to ask me something and you want me to answer it. You don't even know what you saying.
What are you even talking about? Much less ask me. You ain't even formed that idea in your brain yet before you came to me. What we talking about?
You feel me? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Especially like if you know your mate, bruh. That
That's
too, you got to know
hey
your mate.
KYP. Know your personnel. You hear me?
I'm telling you,
Got to know who you dealing with,
bruh.
bro.
You
Got
got
to.
to know who you dealing with, bruh.
Got to know
That's
who
a
you
strong
dealing with.
fact,
Got
bruh.
to know who they dealing with, right? Because
Yeah.
even with the family, even with the
I like
family,
that.
okay, cool. The family reunion, this is whole big thing, bro. Whatever, whatever. But if it had just been you, maybe a couple of certain cousins,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't cool with y'all going for 3 days.
Nah, for real. For
Depending on who
real.
the cousins are,
Oh, let's
I want you slide with them for 3 days.
nah, for real.
That's
Hey,
cool and all that.
nah,
But
for real.
I know how they get it down. I know what they get into, and I know what
Exactly.
you get into and what you don't get into.
Then too, there you go. Got to
And
know
I
your
know
mate.
that they don't respect what you don't get into.
Mm-hmm.
So you go ahead with them, cool. Y'all mutual about these things. But when it goes left, because you got that one cousin that never know how to stay in pocket.
Always be a Bama. You got that one cousin that always a
No,
Bama.
she not
Bruh.
gonna stay in pocket. I'm gonna be upset when you call me and tell me things go left. I'm gonna be upset. I'm not gonna be reasonable.
No,
I'm
for
not gonna sit
real.
here and say, "Oh, baby, you okay?" First thing I'm gonna
Nah.
say, you know, you shouldn't have went out there with her.
Why you over?
First thing I'm gonna say.
Hey, look, pressing shit to say it too. You hear me? Pressing. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to know
No,
your mate, bruh.
no, you shouldn't have
You
been out there.
gotta know your mate, bruh. I'm telling you, you gotta
You
know
calling
your
me just
mate, bruh.
listen. You calling me just to frustrate me at this point.
You hear me?
Because the only call you should be telling me is, "Hey, listen, I ditched them. Can you come grab me from such and such? My
Nah,
my
for
bus
real.
my bus hit Philly at such and such
Nah,
time. Can you come get me from the station?
yeah,
I chalk that
straight
trip.
like
I'm not
that.
staying.
Nah,
I'm
for
not
real.
staying." And then all right, cool. And I'm gonna still tell you when I get there. See, you shouldn't have
Yeah,
even went.
yeah.
You shouldn't even went. You shouldn't even went.
Listen,
I'm here,
listen,
baby, but you know you shouldn't even went, right? So we're not having this again next time, right? Next time they
listen,
call and invite you, I don't care if they told you they pay for everything. You're not gonna go,
listen,
right? Oh, all right,
listen.
cool.
Hey, listen, me, nigga, wifey, no, you better not call me sick. And you not, nigga, wifey catch a Uber home, bro, so you won't hear my wife. I mean, my own mouth, bro. Yeah,
Hey,
she know. She
that's
know.
how I
She be
gotta
like,
do. That's how I
damn,
gotta
that
do.
shit done went down like that. I gotta call this. Yeah, because sometimes, cuz, and this a real conversation, cuz, like, you could tell your mate something. Your mate won't take your advice, but your mate will take the advice from somebody else that
Video.
you done already told your mate. And you like,
Mhm.
bruh, I just told.
I
Listen,
just
hold up, bruh. I just told you that. But
told
nah, they said, nigga, I just told you that, nigga.
told you. Why you think I don't know what I know?
You hear me? I just told you that, bruh.
Especially
Literally.
when it's built off experience, because this one thing. Sometimes they don't trust our instincts. You know what I'm
Yup,
saying?
fact.
They ain't been through what we've been through. They don't know what we know to a certain extent, right? So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they don't trust our instincts. Sometimes they think we being a little bit too overprotective, whatever, what have you. All
Yep.
right. But when we know what we know, when things done happened,
Mm-hmm.
and we making these judgment calls based off of experience,
Experience. Because we had already been through it.
you got to rock with what we told you. It's not about the whole obedience and submission thing, although I don't think those is wrong. But I
Right?
know that's words that women don't want to hear these days. But no, it's about if this person would die for you, if this
Mm-hmm.
man who would die for you, who was
Mm-hmm.
telling you, don't go here,
Right now, yeah.
don't go
Yep.
there. That's not a good look.
Yeah.
You gotta trust that he's saying that because he don't want nothing to happen to you.
Yeah. Fact.
And if that's not the man who you could trust to make a judgment call that's in your best interest, then the question
Mm-hmm.
falls on you why you
Yeah.
with
Yeah. Fact.
why
I
you
got
with a
one
man that
for
you
you.
gotta question whether or not
Mm-hmm.
he wants your best interest in heart.
Yeah. Not for real. But they'll go listen to somebody else.
Because
And
you
the
gonna listen
same
to
person they don't
somebody
went ask the same question to that gave you the same answer and then come back and tell us, hey, you know something, nigga. I said
man,
that.
I ain't gonna lie, cuz that burned me up. It burned me up real fast. I ain't gonna lie to you, cuz you want to see me get turned off real fast.
No, for real,
Let
cuz.
that bitch back and
For
tell me
real,
I
cuz.
already told her that somebody else that told her, and now she won't
No,
listen.
yeah, now she
And
won't
just like
listen.
how you said it, such and such said. Oh, word.
No,
I promise you, that'd be the last words you hear from me for the night.
no,
Oh, word.
I'ma just walk away. So listen, I got a conversation. So
Okay.
this is when, right? We on that same topic, but I'm just giving y'all a example that it happened, right?
Okay.
So you remember when the Capitol got ran in because Trump told them to run in there, whatever they did, right?
Uh-huh.
The lady told her husband that she was going on a vacation and
Mm.
she was going to do the rally for the Capitol and she got killed. So the
Was that the
whole
lady that got
time,
smoked in there?
yeah, bruh. So the whole
Ooh.
time he thinking his wife out of town with the girls. They in the city at the rally trying to go on the
And
Capitol,
she got
bruh.
turned into a pet.
Yep, and she got killed, bruh.
Hey, let
Yep,
me tell you something. I ain't
yep,
gonna lie.
yeah,
I ain't a wicked person at heart. I ain't a wicked person at heart, y'all. I want y'all to know before I say this, I ain't a wicked person at heart. But if you lied to me
yeah. Not for
and
real.
told me that y'all was
Hmm.
out on this trip having fun,
Yeah,
and I'm watching what's going down at the Capitol
right down.
right now, it's live, right?
Right.
Folks tweeting about it, or TikTok about it,
Hey man,
Facebook,
not for
Instagram,
real. Hmm.
YouTube, all that type of stuff going on. And they be
Hmm.
like, damn,
Yeah,
breaking news. Such and
breaking
such
news.
just got smoked trying to get to the second
Yeah,
level of the whatever room.
yeah,
And they say your name.
yeah.
And then I see the video and I see
Oh,
that's you,
oh man.
baby.
What?
Don't you know I'm finna laugh?
What? You gonna
Don't you
laugh?
know I'm finna laugh?
What? For
That's
real,
why
cuz.
for
That's
real.
serious, cuz. I'm listening
Because
though.
let
Go
me
ahead.
tell
Go
you something.
ahead.
Because you
I'm
not who I thought
listening.
you was.
Right.
You
Because
not
you
who
had
I
to
thought
lie.
you
Yeah.
was. At that
That's
point,
mm-hmm.
if anything else had happened to you and you had died, had you been on this trip and you
Mm.
had died in your sleep, fell down some stairs,
Anything.
you know what I'm saying, ate something bad, whatever, and you passed, my heart is broke, the tears gonna fall, all that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But if you lied and told me that you was off in DC, no, you
Yeah.
was off in Baltimore. What they say from the Bill Cosby show, you was off in Baltimore to go see the wretched and have the big fun.
Fun. Yeah.
If that's what you told me you was doing, but
Mm-hmm.
instead you committing a felony,
Yeah.
you committing
All that.
treason,
All that.
things that you could ruin your livelihood for, that you
Yeah.
could ruin our lives
I
for,
mean, there we go.
even if you survive it.
There you go.
And come to find out you didn't survive it,
You ain't need
I'm be like,
survive.
this been stupid as fuck. Who I've been with this whole time? Oh my god. Oh my God, Nari, you a fool.
Hey, nah,
How
for
you
real.
ain't know?
Hey,
How you ain't
it
know I've
makes
been with
sense
this
now,
whole
right?
time? How you
It
ain't know
makes
I've been
sense now
this whole
because
time,
it's
boy?
not your fault, right? It makes sense. It makes sense because you're gonna sit up here and lie to your husband and tell me that you going on a girl trip, but the whole time you going down to the rally.
Because you knew you was doing something I wouldn't stand behind.
Yeah,
You knew that, and that's
yeah,
why you lied. You
yeah,
knew you was doing something that I wouldn't rock.
yeah. You was being
You knew
sneaky.
that you was doing something that even if you survived would have split us up. That's why you lied.
Yeah, that's why you lied. Yeah,
That's why you lied, because you know I wouldn't have stuck with you for that.
nah, for real.
Marriage
Yeah,
or not. Certain things I draw lines on.
right.
Because once I and somebody be like, "Damn, that's crazy. You would have left your wife for participating in that." If my views are counter to that, absolutely,
Right.
I'm gonna because I realize she's willing to risk everything we have
Yeah,
for some
bigger picture,
foolishness.
bigger
This won't
picture.
be the last time. This won't be the
Mm.
last time she do something that's dumb.
No, for real.
If you did
Fact,
something like that, it's not gonna be your last time.
fact,
It's not gonna be your last time if you get away with it,
fact.
especially
Nah,
if you
for
don't get
real.
caught.
Yeah.
You come home, you didn't get
Yeah.
arrested. They didn't figure out who you was, or you
No,
didn't get no
nothing.
penalties even if they found out who you was.
That's
Yeah, no,
crazy now,
great
for
for me
real.
because as much as I love you, you willing to throw away everything we had.
Everything that we did, yeah. That we have. You right,
It's
bro.
something that we can't benefit from.
Yeah.
Because
At all.
all that storm in the hall, what was the
Oh,
benefit? What
it
was you
wasn't
gonna
no
get from that?
memory. No,
Wasn't no
nothing.
paper for you to go in there and get.
Nah.
You wasn't gonna become the new president.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
You hear me? Nah,
It's not
for
Call of
real.
Duty where it's capture the flag. So if you get to this part and you hold it for a certain second, now you the leader.
Mm-hmm.
No,
At
no,
all.
you was
Right
doing
there.
it just to have a temper tantrum. You was
Mm.
doing it just to show your frustration.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
at that point, no, I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that because you risked your life for nothing. You risked everything you had for nothing. Because the minute
Mm-hmm.
that your name shows up on the news, first of all, you carrying my last name. 9 times,
Yeah.
okay, you married to me, you
Mm.
carry my last name. I know other people hyphenate, they do whatever they do. Respect to y'all.
Right.
But I'm the kind of
Right.
person that if you marry me, you're carrying my last name. So you
Right.
carrying the name with my mother, my grandmother, my brother, all these people who are proud Charles folk. You carrying our name in there doing that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So now when they look, they like, damn, ain't you the boy who wife?
Yeah. Yeah.
Our kids got to
Yeah.
go to school.
Yeah.
Ain't your mom the one that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you didn't think about none of that.
Mm-hmm. At all. At
You didn't
all.
think about none of that. So the fact that you
At
lied and
all.
got packed up, I'm
Yeah.
not going to have the normal breakdown from tears and sadness
No.
I would have had if
Right.
anything else had happened to you that was out of your control. You
Mm-hmm.
ran to go die. I'm going to
Yeah.
laugh. You ran to go get shot. I'm going to laugh.
No, for real.
What else did you
Hey,
expect out the deal?
cuz
Tear
that's
gas, handcuff,
crazy.
or a bullet to the face. That's the
Even
only way that situation was ever going to end.
there you go.
Not to mention that lady who got shot, because I remember it very vividly because I watched the video.
Okay,
She was
cool.
told
All
to
right.
stop right there. And she kept pressing forward.
Yeah.
And Secret Service lit her the fuck up.
Yeah.
So if I see that tape, now it's one thing if you was just there, you caught, and they just start firing on you. All right, I'm ready to turn into the Punisher behind you now, baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm ready to step for you. That's a
Right.
different situation. I'm angry, all rage.
All
Because you
rage.
made a bad decision. That doesn't mean you deserve to get killed.
But when
But
you made this decision,
when you made
you
the
didn't
decision,
think about us over here.
you made the decision once they said stop right there.
And you kept going.
And you took 2 more steps. Oh, you's a dumbass.
No, for real. For real. For real.
Let you up to if I was done.
But that's crazy that you would lie to your mate with the baby and everything. And say you went on you going on the girls' trip. So her friends must came and picked her up then.
Of course. They was with it.
They
Right?
was
Because
with
like
it.
you said, you can't just say you going on a girls' trip and just walk out the house.
Right.
You packed the bag, bitch.
Yep.
Because you had to fake the phone. That's why I said my reaction finding out that you got popped not going to be a normal reaction that a regular human going to have. Because at that point, I realized everything you did to go die.
Yeah.
I'm going to realize everything you did to go get killed.
Pack the bag and everything.
Out of your way.
Pack the bag, all that.
Everything. You lied. And you probably didn't just lie to me, right? You can't get away with it if you just told me the story.
Exactly.
So you lied to me. You done lied to the kids. You probably lied to your mama.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You done packed these bags.
That's
I probably
crazy.
done threw you some extra bread because, of course, that's what we do when our women go on vacation, right?
You got to do that. That's the rule.
You know what I'm saying? I done prayed with you before you left.
Not pray.
That's our tradition. When we go on trips, we gotta pray before you hit the road.
And let's go.
Matter of fact, my wife called me this morning because she went to hit the road. I actually missed the call by mistake. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We don't went through all the things we normally do when one
All
of
the
us
things
goes
we
somewhere and the other one don't.
fact
You did all that just to go get shot in your
to
face.
go get shot in your face, bro.
Man,
But
hell no.
but
Hell no, there ain't no funeral happening with my money. I don't
hold
care.
up, but listen to this, cuz awesome 100 shit. This is why I brought up this conversations, cuz females can hold shit until the day they die.
Mm.
Males can't hold nothing. Once they get drunk, they're gonna tell everything. You feel what I'm saying? Once they get that alcohol in, because
Some do.
liquor, liquor make people tell the truth.
Then that's true. What they say,
For real,
a
bro.
tongue sing a sober tune.
No, for for real, bros. But
I'm
a
lying.
female bro could get drunk, be mad, bro, and will hold a secret. You
Mm,
will never know.
mm.
You'll never know. You'll
Crazy.
never know, bro. That's why you
Crazy.
gotta watch who you say I do to,
That's a
or watch who you say can I marry you, or watch let's have a baby. We gonna be baby mother, baby father. You
all that.
feel me? You gotta watch that, bro.
And
You
you
know what I'm
got to watch
saying?
after you get married, right?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
contrary to popular belief, I know people who end up in bad marriages, and the first thing people want to tell y'all is, well, you shouldn't have married that person in the first place. You
Get them,
should have
cuz.
seen all the signs. But
Get
contrary
them,
to
cuz.
popular belief, we all change throughout
Yes, we
the year.
do. Yes, we
Some of
do.
the changes are drastic, some of them are slight.
Yeah.
Sometimes we believe in different things that we didn't believe in before when we got
Mm,
married, right? Because you see the
yeah.
world differently, things happen.
Things happen. Right.
So now this person's viewpoint in life has changed. So y'all started out here believing all the very same things. That's why y'all
Yeah.
got together. That's why y'all was able to rock. But
Yes.
after 3, 4, 5 years of marriage, they see
That
things
shit.
a little differently.
Yep. Things a little different now.
Way. So it's about that balance and about, okay, is what you see too far from what we said our family goals is supposed to be?
Hmm.
Is what I see too far from what we said we supposed to be doing to build this legacy? And if the answer is yes for either one of y'all, then that at that point y'all don't need to be together no more.
Right.
So you have to watch, like Cuz said, you have to watch when you start seeing those changes. Okay,
Yeah.
y'all got together and y'all was,
Happy, happy, joy,
the
joy.
everything was cool. All the budget was correct. Y'all spent paper
What?
like a unit. Y'all was
You hear me?
each other crazy. Everything around the house was on point. The meal, the cleanliness of the house. Once
All that shit.
that starts stuff to drop,
Yeah.
y'all not talking as much as y'all used
Yeah. It ain't no more communication.
in the way y'all used to.
It's too.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? What used to be a conversation, you realize is an argument now.
Yeah.
It's a
Fact.
fight now.
Get them,
That's when you
cuz.
gotta watch that and you gotta act. You can't just watch it. You gotta act at that point. Now it's
Get
time
them, cuz.
for a conversation.
Yes.
Yo,
Not for real.
you thought that was
Fact.
funny. We've been married for 5 years. You thought that was funny in year 3. Why you mad
Fact.
at year 5? What changed,
Fact.
baby? What changed? Why you don't think that's funny no more?
Mm-hmm. No, for real. Conversation. I'm telling you. Telling
Simple as
you.
that. Now, I'm not saying that all these conversations are going to be easy. Some of these conversations are going to be hard as fuck. But
It gotta be hard as fuck.
but
Listen, it gotta be hard as fuck, cuz no matter what, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I think cuz to make a perfect relationship
mhm.
is communication, understanding each other.
Communication, understanding.
And understanding each other. You know what I'm saying? Everything, like you said, it don't gotta be an argument, but it could definitely be a conversation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And like I
Absolutely.
say, you know what I'm saying? Before you go out there and marry a person, you got to know your mate.
You got to.
You
Got to
got to
do
know
the
your
groundwork.
mate.
Got to do
You
the
know what I'm
groundwork.
saying? You got to know your mate. My man got married at 90 days, cuz, and he ain't with her no more. Nigga, that's how fast that shit went. Because you don't know your mate. You
Yeah.
got to know your mate, Mo. Yeah, listen, all that shit be good in the beginning. Oh, nigga, we going on
Of
trips,
course,
nigga, we
right?
doing this, nigga, we fucking, nigga, we having ball. Soon as you put that ring on that finger, nigga, I don't want no sex right now, chill out. You hear me? Meal? Nigga, you better order something. I'll pay for it. You hear me? No, for real, bro. Shit get
Real
real,
talk,
cuz.
cuz. Real
Real
talk.
fast, cuz.
Real
I'm not lying, cuz.
Not at
Not
all.
lying, John. When my man did that, I said, watch shit flip flop real fast. That shit flip flop real fast.
Dirty
Because now,
crazy.
I'm telling you,
Never.
nigga,
I could never.
nigga, 90 days, nigga, that nigga said, I do. I said, wow. Damn, bro.
I ain't marrying somebody I ain't known for a whole sports season. You hear me?
You hear me?
90 days. We just get
90
season
days.
one of a TV show.
But no, for real, bro. You hear me? Hey, listen, bro. But you know, like back in the days, you know what I'm
People do,
saying?
yeah, people do that, man.
When they used to talk about
Especially in
love at
Hollywood.
first sight.
Love
Fuck
at
you
first.
mean? Fuck you mean? Love at first sight, nigga.
Say it
Oh,
again,
girl,
cuz.
I love you. You don't even know me. You fuck wrong with you?
Say it again, cuz. Fuck you, me.
You know, fuck you mean? I don't love you, mo. You don't even know me to love me.
Love
What's
what?
wrong with you? Right. You hear me? For real. Like
Love what?
literally, bro.
I
Know
like
your
that
mate.
turkey. I like them titties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely like that.
I
Yeah.
like that smile. I like your face. What they say, your face card never decline, baby. I like
Never.
that. I like
Never.
that. I like your sense of humor. I don't love you.
I
Who
don't
are
love
you?
you. Who are you right now type shit.
Who are you?
Nah, for real.
Love what?
For real, bro. You gotta
I
know
need
your
to
mate,
know.
man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I
know
know
your mate,
many people
man.
tell them stories. And, shout out to the people who said they was in love at first sight and they still together. Shout out to y'all for making it
Yeah,
work.
shout out.
But let it be known. Let it be
I
known.
think I think
There's
90.
such a thing as
Mm-hmm.
the exception to the rule.
Okay. Break it down to
For
him,
every
cuz.
single rule there is, for every single fact there is, you'll be able to find that one instance out of 1,000 where it worked
Mm-hmm.
out. Okay?
Yeah.
If you take a gun and you
Mm-hmm.
shoot a person in the face,
Mm.
9 times out of 10, that's the end of that person.
Facts.
However, we got plenty of people. There's people alive who could tell you, I done survived it. Hell, 50 got shot in the face.
He got shot in the face. Was it 9 times or it was 5 times? Which one was it?
They said
What
total he
you
got
think?
shot 5 times. I feel like he said 9.
He
I
did.
feel like he said 9.
My man said
You know what I'm
nine
saying?
times,
I feel like
man.
he tried to match himself up with Pac, so he said 9. But
Somebody said, Joey, it is nine. No, that nigga got shot in his face. Five. Listen,
all I'm
if you
saying is,
get him, cuz, go
all
ahead.
I'm saying is, no matter what, you can find exceptions to the rule, but you are a damn fool if you try to base what you got going on based on the exception. That is like saying that you're gonna live your life based on lottery numbers.
Right, right.
That's
Fact,
basically what you're saying. That
fact,
I will live my life playing the odds as if I'm playing the lottery.
fact.
You know how many people lose the lottery every single day?
Mm,
You a
mm.
damn fool. You a damn fool if you see this one person over here, or maybe these two people over there, and you're like, no, it worked for them, so I gotta believe it's gonna work for me. No, no, no,
No, it's not.
no,
Exactly.
no.
Exactly.
Hell no.
Exactly.
Hell no. Hell no. Not especially if it's not something that you could control. Now,
Right.
if you have a dream where you could put some work into it,
Yeah. Two, bro. Right.
you can make it happen. I ain't knocking that. I don't care what the numbers say. I don't
Perfect.
care what the
Right.
stats say. That's different because you can make that happen.
Right.
But you cannot make love happen by yourself.
Nope.
You can't make a relationship successful just off of your hard work.
Nah,
You
for real.
depending on what somebody else doing too.
Fact.
So yeah, all that love at first sight, you know, 90-day fiance, all that. Y'all got that. Y'all got that business.
Nah, for real,
I
bro.
ain't with it.
For real, bro. You gotta
God
you
bless y'all
gotta know
soul.
your mate, bro. You know what I'm saying?
God bless your heart.
Nah, for hey Joe, I tell my wife Joe, I know how many times your heart beat, nigga. You don't even
Ooh,
know. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah. I know how many times your
that
heart beat,
is
nigga. You
a
don't even know.
bar. Oh
Yeah.
my
You
God.
hear me? Nah, for real, cuz.
Oh my
I,
God, cuz
I
that's
love
crazy.
my road dog, cuz. You hear me?
Said, I
Nigga.
don't know how many times your heart.
Yeah, but yeah, nigga, what? Would you drop? Oh yeah, that don't look right. Yeah, oh we ain't do. Yeah,
Talk,
yeah,
man.
because you represent me. You hear me,
Yes, sir.
nigga? Nigga, if you look sharp, nigga, your girl supposed to look sharp too.
Absolutely.
Facts,
Absolutely.
facts, and
I
the
feel like you
kids
look
ain't even a
crazy.
topic.
I feel like you look crazy.
Man, you look damn crazy.
I feel like you look crazy. I don't know how people be
You hear
doing
me?
it.
Nigga.
You're not gonna put that work into your lady.
Man, hey,
Just gonna put it in for you, Paul. But you
hey,
just gonna make sure you sharp.
hey,
And you're not gonna make sure she's sharp at
hey.
all.
Some of them tough like that though, cuz.
Oh, you look crazy. I hope you
Some
know
of them
everybody
tough
see
like
it.
that.
I hope you know everybody
Yeah,
see it.
yeah. Hey, look, yeah, and like
Because it says a
me,
lot about you.
cuz like I'm known in the city, so you already know, nigga.
It says a
Nigga,
lot about you.
everybody in my circle got to stay tight. Everybody got to stay tight. You know what I'm saying? That's just the
Yeah,
way I was raised. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I was raised like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel yesterday I got so many shoes, cuz I said, you know what, man? I just feel like a pair of shoes. Cause that's like I'm at because you know when you meet a person, cause first impression is the best impression all day long.
That's a fact.
And the first thing a person look when they look at you, cause they look at your shoes. People will judge you off your shoes.
That's true. People will judge you off your shoes.
People will judge you off your shoes. A female will look at your shoes before she look at your pocket, bro.
Mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm,
facts, bro.
mm,
Think about it.
mm.
Think about it, bro. If you watching any movie first, the female go right to the shoes. Hey, bro.
Nah, shoes do matter. Shoes do matter.
Shoes
Shoes,
do matter, bro.
shoes do matter. It
You know
don't
what I'm
matter.
saying?
Grown folk.
I just think
Because it is
first
kind of an
impression.
indicator. It is going to be an indicator of, how you take care of yourself, how you spend your paper.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? What your
yeah,
style is per se.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
People
get what you're saying,
look
cuz.
at all that, bro. Especially with this social media shit, boy. Nigga, you better not
Sure,
have no regular shoes.
for
They gonna
sure.
put
Now
them
you want
joints on blast.
what?
Hey,
For
bro, they gonna
sure.
hit you with one of these shows. Buku, got you. You be like, you be walking around. You on social media,
Oh yeah, no. I'm just texting my homegirl, letting her know that
right?
I met up with you. Yeah, she going his.
Hey, do you why you see this shit?
You
This
see,
nigga came and see me with
came,
these raggedy ass shoes on.
this nigga
And he
came
told me he want
here
to
with
carry
the
me out on a
fucking
date.
with the fucking Shaq threes from Walmart.
Hey, bro, nah, for real, bro. Hey, listen.
I was gonna give him some pussy too.
And I know.
Girl, never mind. I sent the coochie home.
Nah, for real, yeah. Hey, bro, nah, for real, bro. Hey, listen, shit get real, bro.
No
Shit
lie.
get real though, bro. Like I ain't even lying, bro. That's why you gotta stay Trump tight, bro. You
Mm.
got to stay Trump tight, bro. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Got to, bro. You got to put like I tell everybody, man. You got to be ready so you ain't got to get ready, bro.
Stay
You got to
ready.
stay 5 steps ahead of everybody. Don't give a fuck. Whoever you stay 5 steps. If this your mission that you do every day, all day, that mission should be 5 steps ahead of everything.
Yes, sir.
That's like on my job. I'm 5 steps ahead of everything. So guess what? If I slip, I'm not really slipping because it's done.
Mm.
You get me? You got to stay focused. That's what. Oh, I got one for you. Don't let your business. No, don't let your job take over your business, because that
Ooh,
shit do happen too.
that's real, cuz. That's real as
You know
hell.
what I'm saying? For real.
No, that's real talk for real.
For real, because your job
Mm,
will ruin your business
mm.
and you will allow it for $1. But the whole time you've been focused on this business. But as soon as they say they're going to give you $33 an hour, you done forgot about your whole mission.
Wow. Wow.
Man, let's talk
Wow.
about
That's
it.
real. That's
Let's
real.
talk about it,
Hold
bruh.
up. That's real. Because you trained to, unfortunately, we're all trained to give a job more than what that job deserves.
Yep,
We are all trained to give our jobs more than what they deserve.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you like was trained by a hard worker. If you grew
Mm-hmm.
up with a hard worker in the home, then that's what you know is to go to this 9 to 5, to go to this 12-hour gig and give that job more than it deserves. And when you finally got the opportunity to make bread close to what you deserve,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to not accept it and to walk away from it. It's hard, especially, you got folks to provide for.
Yeah, but
But
eh, go ahead, go ahead.
if you really betting on yourself,
There you go.
really believe in yourself,
There
if
you
you
go.
really know what you want as far as whatever your business is, I ain't telling nobody what to walk away from because I don't know what your lives and your pockets look like. But you gotta
Uh,
think about it.
you gotta
You
think about
can't
your future.
serve both masters. You can't be one foot in. When it comes to your business, you
There,
can't be
there you.
one foot in and one foot out.
That's what I'm talking about right there, cuz.
So if
That's what
taking
I'm
that
talking about,
bread
cuz.
means you got to pass on what it is, okay, cool. That bread is going to do what it's going to do for you,
Right. But
but you're not going to end up feeling fulfilled.
th-
And paper, I can't, I can't say that it's good. It's a good idea to trade paper for a peace of mind. If knowing you building what you building, seeing it grow, that's gonna give you a peace of mind because you
yep,
know that's yours.
yep,
Somebody can't take that. Motherfucker can
yep,
fire you tomorrow.
yep.
Motherfucker
There
can
we
give you
go.
that. Motherfucker can give you
Talk
that
about
promotion
it.
and then fire you tomorrow. They
Talk
could
about it,
downsize.
cuz.
I've been there. I've
Talk
been
about it,
there where
cuz.
I got a raise and they closed us out 3 months, not
Yeah,
3 months,
no.
2.5 months later, they closed my entire department,
Mm-hmm.
downsizing. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Now back then I
Yeah,
didn't
cuz.
have no business, so that was my whole shit to do.
Yeah,
I didn't
facts.
have nothing on the side. I wasn't building nothing. I was just a young man
Facts.
trying to get paid.
Right,
But if you
right.
got something that you are building and this raise is going to take you too far away from it, just keep that in mind.
That
Keep that in mind that they could fire you tomorrow and you could be a great employee, but nobody could take away what you built. Only you can throw that away. So if you throw that away for the higher pay, then what you got?
and that's what I'm talking about, cuz. Don't let your job take over your business because they're gonna give you a raise. Oh yeah, they're gonna throw the raise in your face, but they can fire you at any time.
At any
And
time.
now how they hire these unprofessional supervisors, managers, and leaders. Nigga, you might get fired any day.
Any day.
Nigga, any day, because guess what? They already coming on the job with the attitude that they're gonna take over the whole building. So don't forget about your business that you was working hard, you was waking up early in the morning, you was pressing, you was going out there grinding, you was just going to get it in because it's your business. Now they say, you know what? Oh, he's working real hard on this. Let's give him a raise. Maybe he can do this on the job. So now you happy. You don't forget you got 10 orders back there that need to be completed.
Mm-hmm.
Now you working, but you still forgot that these orders still coming in that you got to ship all. But hold on, you got to cut it, press it, put it on the shirt, pack it up, and drop it off.
Mm.
Don't forget, this your business now, but they gave you a
Sure.
raise.
Yeah.
So now you wake up one morning after you've been doing this and you done forgot about your business, right? Remember, you got everything in it. You got everything you need, everything, every website put up, everything, right? They wake up one morning and say you're fired. Now you gotta start your business over, but you ain't gonna have that motivation because you trying to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna pay these bills, bruh? How the fuck I'm gonna pay this car note? How the fuck I'm gonna pay this car insurance? How the fuck I'm gonna take care of myself? Oh, don't have a family.
Mm.
But remember, before you got that raise, your business was taking care of that. Take it over, cuz. Go ahead, cuz. Finish that off, cuz.
That's what it is, right? If your business is putting you in place, like I get it. I get it. There's levels to this shit. There's stages. There's phases. So
It's
if you're not at
phases,
the
yeah.
stage where your business is putting up a lot of paper and then they offer you this paper, I get why you jump at it. I get it. I completely understand. But again, if the paper they offer is going to take you away from your business, then you got to
Mm-hmm.
decide how much you really believe in your business.
Facts.
Because once whatever it is you did to keep your business going, building, going to the right direction. Okay, I made $5 off of what I made today. Okay, I
Yeah.
made $10 next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, damn, this was a down week. I went back down to $1. Okay, I made a dub the next week. Okay,
Uh-huh.
people seeing it,
Uh-huh.
people talking about it. Cool,
And
cool.
people talking about it, yeah.
The minute you stop,
Oh
people
my
stop
God.
talking about it.
Yeah. No bullshit, bro.
It stop existing. Like
Yes.
people
Fact.
have asked me sometimes, like they see me tired, they see what's going on. Even
Uh-huh.
with doing this, people have asked me, Nara, you be tired just from doing every Thursday. Why
Mm-hmm.
do you find another day to podcast? Why do I see you on other people episodes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I ain't got to where I want to yet.
Mm-hmm.
I still got to get more shots up. I still got to get seen more. I still got
Yeah.
to be out there more. There
That's the
needs to be
mindset.
more people mentioning Big Dog, Life Be Life, and My, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. That's the
You know what I'm
mindset.
saying? Because the minute I say, all right, cuz, I appreciate what y'all did for me over here. Yo, cuz, I'm gonna take the next month off, man. God bless. Y'all do what y'all do. Who on your cuz gonna keep talking about me after the first week they don't see me?
There you go.
Which one of the subscribers gonna ask about me after the first week they don't see
And
me?
there you go.
They
And
gonna
that's
ask
how
about
I
me that
do it.
first week. Oh, what happened to the fat freckle dude, man? Where
Yeah.
he at?
Yeah.
Week
And the
two, like
yeah.
I was never here.
Yeah. And the comments do be like that. Yes,
Like
it
I
do.
was never here. Because that's how
Mm-hmm.
life goes.
That's how life
That's
goes.
how business goes.
Yeah.
Once you take your product out of the market, off the
Mm-hmm.
market,
Off the market.
you got to start all over again. So imagine
Mm.
everything I did to get to just 100 subscribers. I decided
Mm.
to stop doing it
Mm.
because they gave me more paper. Now they take away that paper.
Ooh.
The fuck I'm gonna do?
What the fuck I'm gonna do?
Everything I did to get to 100, and it's not saying it can't be done, but man, the amount that you're gonna lose in the meantime
Nah, for real.
just to try to get back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know that it's worth it, y'all.
Yeah. And it's
Either you're
hard
gonna
too,
bet on
cuz.
yourself or you're not.
Yeah. There
I
you
ain't saying
go.
it's easy, but if you put in your kind of time, that kind of sweat equity, that kind of energy into your business, and like I said, especially once your business start taking care of business,
Oh man. When your business start taking care of business. Damn.
you can't let nobody take you off the path, man.
Woo.
You can't.
When your business start taking care of business. Mm, 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 mm. Woo! Woo! Hey, cuz. Hey, cuz. That jump brought tears in my eyes, cuz. No, for real, cuz.
Hey, man.
Man, shout out to Life Be Lifing, man. You hear me? Hey, cuz. Get them niggas something to talk about, cuz. You hear me?
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Man, I'm telling you,
Start
cuz.
your own business, man.
I feel you, cuz.
That's
I
the whole
feel you.
start your own businesses so your business can take care of business.
I'm telling you. Facts.
And
Facts,
once you
cuz.
get
But
there, ain't no turning back, man.
ain't no turning back, cuz. Because, like I said, like, shit happens like that, cuz. Niggas be, cuz niggas be coming to me, cuz I be like, what about your business, though?
Mm,
Oh, no, man, that joint, bro, I got that in socket. When the last time you made a t-shirt?
mm.
When the last time you done went somewhere, re up on a whole dozen of shirts? And, nigga, you was cranking before you got that job. You got that job, you don't even make a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people make their priorities be not important to them no more.
That's what money will do.
Because
That's what money will do, cuz.
yeah, it
That's what
blind you.
money will do.
It
It'll
blind
make
you.
it'll give you an opportunity to forget your priorities.
Yep.
It'll give you an opportunity. But that's that at that point, it's about who you are. Never forget who you are, y'all. Never forget who you are. Never let money make you forget who you are. No matter what they offer you, never let money make you forget who you are. Because who you
Telling
are
you
is going to make
now.
that decision. That at the end of the day, who
At
you
the
are
end
is
of
going
the
to
day,
if you're
facts,
not a
girl.
person that truly believe in yourself, you're going to take the money.
Yes.
If you're a person
Yes.
who knows everything it took for you to get to where you got to,
Man.
it's going to hurt to say
Man.
no to that money. I ain't going to lie.
Man. Yeah. Hell
You're going to be
yeah. Hell
salty as
yeah.
hell.
Hell yeah, cuz.
You're going to say no
You gonna
because
say
it
no,
costs
cuz.
too much. Ain't that crazy? They
You
offer
do,
you
cuz.
money and it costs too much to take it.
Yeah. Somebody slow him down. Put him on timeout. Put him on timeout.
Right.
but think about it, cuz. Reality.
Bigger picture, like you said earlier, the big picture, man. The big picture.
Reality, cuz.
Big picture is always going to be around.
I'm telling you, cuz.
It's always going to be around.
I'm telling you,
And
cuz.
you gotta stay locked in on the big picture.
You gotta stay locked in, cuz.
Always going to be distractions. It's always going to be an opportunity to jump off your own ship. Always.
Always.
Always. Somebody's always going to offer you the chance to fuck yourself over. Promise you.
Mm.
I promise you. And it's going to look like a come up every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to be like, well, why would I do that? That's stupid. You
Because
know what I'm saying?
they
Temptation don't work
already
that
got the
way.
mindset, cuz. They already
Temptation
got
don't
the
work that way,
mindset.
bro.
Telling you,
Temptation
cuz.
don't work that way. If you've never done blow, nobody could sit here and tempt you with a brick.
Right. Exactly.
If you've never been more than a one woman man, all the butt naked girls in the room ain't gonna make you pull your Johnson out.
At all.
Because who you are, you're not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
forget it. It's not how
Yeah.
you work. That's not gonna be your temptation. Whatever your temptation is, it's because it's something you like. Something that's able to make you say, well,
Mm.
let me just grab this right quick. It's a lot of it.
Right quick.
You know what I'm
Right
saying?
quick. No, for
Right.
real.
Let me grab that right quick. It's a lot of it. I ain't never had this
Yeah.
much.
Nah, for real.
I ain't never had this much. I ain't never had this much attention. I ain't never had this much money. I ain't never had this much
Mm-hmm.
coochie.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
I ain't
Facts.
never had this much clout.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? That's how
Yeah.
temptation works.
Mm-hmm.
It's the opportunity to get a lot more of what you like and never had before.
Yeah.
But again, at the end of the day, that's just an opportunity to fuck yourself over.
Facts.
That's all it
Facts.
is. And you can't take those opportunities, y'all.
You can't.
You
You
can't.
can't.
I know it look good. I know it sound good. It might taste good. It might feel good. It might be good, but it's only
Nah.
gonna be good temporarily because somebody
Yep.
always yank that shit from you.
What?
That's the problem. That's the problem. Is that whatever they tempt you with, it's never meant to be permanent. Never. Never. It's always meant to be conditional.
Yeah, facts.
It's always meant to be temporary.
Facts. Facts. For real.
And
For
when
real.
they come and yank that from up under you,
Oh man. It'd be a different attitude. It'd be a different attitude.
Some people check behind that kind of stuff. You hear me?
Yeah.
God they so, but some people check behind that kind of stuff.
Yeah, cuz.
Because the
right.
reality is I walked away from everything I built for what you gave me. Excuse me. I done walked away from everything I built.
I built myself.
Gave me.
Yeah.
And then they took it back. So now what? I gotta go rebuild this from scratch.
From scratch.
And that's a whole different level of struggle.
From scratch. Yeah.
When things happen outside of your control to get in the way of what you got going on with your business, that's different because you still gonna have that same level of hustle. You still gonna have that same attitude. Okay, this was a setback. That's different. Setbacks happen.
Setbacks happen.
Damn, the warehouse where I was getting all my stuff from burnt down. Damn.
Yeah. No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna make you quit because I just gotta find a different distributor now.
There you go.
Because I know where this got me to.
Yeah. Facts.
My hustle ain't changed. That's just something that's outside of my control. That's just outside of my control. I know I can't do nothing about what I can't control. So I control what I control. That's what's going to keep you locked in, and that's what's going to keep you in the game. But when you decide to give the rock over, when you decide to check out,
it's a different level.
When they give you that money to throw the fight,
right? It's a different level.
When they give you that money to throw that crucial interception in the fourth, that turnover, brick that shot, whatever it is, when they give you that money, you be like, damn, I can't turn this down. Let me airball this shit real quick.
Nah, for real.
Give me that money for the airball. Cool.
Decisions. Cool. Decisions you got to make.
Life is decisions every single day.
Every single day.
Life is
every day.
The decision to get up and be productive or to sit around and do nothing. The
decision sit around and do nothing.
Into yourself or to just wait for something to happen. The decision to pray to God and wait for him to give it to you, or the decision to stand on the fact that faith without works is dead. The decision to be who you are, or the decision to settle for being who they want you to be. All decisions.
Who they want you to be.
All decisions. And you have the power to make whichever decision you want.
You do.
But they all come with something. It's a cost.
Because it's always a cost.
It's a cost, right?
It's always a cost.
The cost
always a cost.
There's a cost with that too. Let's keep it factual, and that's what makes people make the wrong decisions because the right decisions cost you. The difference is when you make the right decision and it costs you, it's
you're cool with it.
Putting into the bank of what you need later on.
Because shit do happens.
You know what I'm saying? That's
yes, I do.
What you need for success later on. Okay, cool. I spent 30 minutes away from my family to go do this thing. Damn, I did wish I was there, having fun with them, doing this with them. But because I sold into this business, now I can spend time with my family in a bigger house. Now I can spend time with my family at peace of mind.
Yeah.
Now I can give my family more things that when we get to spend time together, I'm not worried about all this other thing that's going to take away from my quality time.
Yes. Because that quality time is everything.
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 So whatever decisions y'all got to make in life, it's a cost that comes with it. I just pray y'all make the decisions that pays into your what you need to
What you
have.
need? No, for real. Facts, facts. Cause I just think, like it's just time for us to wake up and we understand that them jobs paying well, there ain't nothing like running your own thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing wrong with it, bro. Like literally, dog, you got to listen. If you got a vision, go for your vision, bro. Or sis, take over the world.
Yeah,
Had the mentality is that you can't be fucked with for real. But when you had that mentality, you can't let nobody step in your way.
nobody.
You can't let nobody spoil your mission. I don't care who it is. Stay loyal to your pockets. Better stay loyal to your pockets. Because when you ain't got nothing in them pockets, them people don't even know you, champ. I'm telling you, better stay focused.
No
It's
cap.
getting tough. We in war right now. So anything might go down, nigga. Gas $6 now.
Right.
You hear me? $6, nigga. You see
Right.
how shit
That
switch?
fast.
Nigga, shit switch.
That fast.
That fast. That fast. That fast, cuz. That
Yes, sir.
fast, cuz. But listen, man, thank y'all for chopping into Yocuzpodcast podcast. We apologize, but that's what we do. That's what we do. Like, that's what we do.
And we were
You
just
feel me?
man. That's
This my big homie, man. Met him one time, we like this, man.
that's a fact.
You hear
That's a
me?
fact.
You hear me? We like this, bro. It's the energy. It's the energy, bro. We ain't gotta talk every day, but we talk.
Yeah.
We definitely talk, bro.
Quality over
Because we
quantity.
men.
Yes, sir.
We men. We respect each other.
Yes,
We
sir.
understand. Communication is the key.
Yes, sir.
Business first. I understand you making $33, $42 an hour. But always remember this. They could let your ass go at any time. And guess what? Your business still sitting in the corner. You see your business every day you get out that truck.
Ooh.
You see your business every time you get out that car.
Mm,
You see your business. You even sit at the table and watch that shit in the corner and you had a whole conversation with your business. But you
mm.
still ain't gonna touch that computer.
Ooh.
But you touching that computer at work. That's where we fuck up at. That's where we fuck up at. Focus on your business, man. Thank y'all for tapping into your Podcast. Cuz you know what we do at the end of the show, man. We get the YouTube family something positive, man, to lay their head down, man. Because we lit. You already know.
Factuals, man. I'm gonna just stay on the same train that we on, man. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself and stick to that bet. You heard me?
Facts.
Whatever it is you got to do to make it happen, believe in yourself. Plain and
Facts.
simple.
Nah, for real. And that's cuz that's just 100 anyway, man. Listen, cuz I'm gonna shut it down just like this, man. Don't let your don't let your job take over your business because when they fire your ass, it gonna be so hard to get back. Telling you, I did it. I understand. That's why I brought up the conversation. Because
Mm,
guess what? I've been through it. I understand. But
mm,
guess what? I don't let nothing take over the bit. Hey, nothing. Nothing. My job asks me all the time, well, you want to move up to it? No, I'm good.
mm.
Well, Brandon's paying it. Good. Because when y'all fire me, and y'all can fire me anytime. I know I can fall back on my business.
Mm.
And I'm good. Thank y'all for tapping into your Cuz podcast. See y'all. We're Sunday. Go.